As members of the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International, we can be proud to be a part of one of the most prestigious and influential women's organizations in the world. When you were invited to membership, someone saw you as the key woman in education, demonstrating or showing potential to demonstrate excellence in your profession. In this segment, we will talk about the sense of pride one derives from membership and how DKG was first founded. I will ask questions from time to time, so please feel free to pause the video for discussion. We say membership is a source of pride. Is the reason for that pride apparent to all? When characteristics such as professional diligence, prudent decision-making, integrity, dependability, and trustworthiness are consistently observed in DKG members, a public reputation is solidified. An opportunity to join and be nurtured by such a group, that is the reason for pride. Underlying genuine spiritual fellowship is the unconditional commitment of how DKG members respect and support one another. Our effort is to create an ideal environment where every member is treasured for who she is and is encouraged to become all that she can be. We must reignite the excitement, the pride, and the sense of distinction of membership in each member. How can we honor members at each chapter meeting? How can we represent DKG with pride where we work and live? The organization is grounded in its mission, its vision for the future as well as the present, and the purposes that dictate its programs, projects, and activities. It is important that each member know not only the wording of each, but the philosophy that is foundation for each. Our mission statement is the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International promotes professional and personal growth of women educators and excellence in education. What does this mission statement mean? What does it indicate for individual members? And what does it mean for the activities of your chapter? DKG does not encourage stagnation. It encourages lifelong learning, risk-taking, and self-examination, a journey of becoming the best that each of us can be. It mandates that each chapter support excellence in all realms of educational practice. Leading women educators, impacting education worldwide. Our vision statement describes where we are now and where we want to be in the future. Often it is hard to see ourselves as leaders. In what ways is every educator a leader? How do we impact education in the community, in the state organization, in our country, and around the world? DKG exists to fulfill 7 primary purposes. Nearly everyone who has worked outside her chapter can tell a story about meeting a member from another city, state, or country, and immediately feeling a kinship that is difficult to describe, which in many cases turns into a lifelong friendship. In what ways have you experienced genuine spiritual fellowship through membership in DKG? Have you experienced this beyond your chapter? The most visible way to honor outstanding women educators is to recognize their excellence through active membership. If you know of women who are outstanding women in the field of education, honor them with an invitation to membership. An invitation to membership in DKG can be a way to do what the community seldom does, recognize extraordinary educators in a positive way. What does distinctive service and/or potential for it look like? How and when can we recognize potential in a novice educator? Our founders were dismayed by opposition to efforts by women to gain equal pay and opportunities for administrative positions. Ever since the founding, members have been supported as they seek advanced education and push for equal rights and professional benefits, including those opportunities for supervisory and administrative positions. Today, through networking, assistance with advanced degrees, certification, and professional development, we continue to help members be the best they can be and open doors for other women educators around the globe. What does DKG and your chapter provide as member opportunities that further this purpose? While the Society does not support political candidates or parties, the U.S., Canadian, Latin American, and European forums highlight and support educational policy and community efforts. The U.S. Forum supports a national legislative seminar in Washington, D.C., and Canadian and Latin American forums support projects that bring community leaders together to discuss educational issues. The European Forum presents academic papers, panel discussions, and other presentations which educate members about common issues. What is your chapter and/or state organization doing in this area? In most years, the Society donates annually around $3 million in grants, scholarships, and project funding. Clearly, we are a major player in the philanthropic world. Our Rural Fellowship Program awards grants to women educators from around the world to pursue advanced degrees in the United States and Canada. The International Scholarship Fund provides 30 $6,000 and $10,000 scholarships for graduate study beyond the bachelor's degree. Most state organizations and chapters also offer scholarships and grants and aids. What assistance for study and projects is available from your chapter and your state organization? The Society offers members outstanding leadership training and encourages members to step out of their comfort zones to accept leadership opportunities. The International Society offers a 2-week leadership management seminar at a graduate business school at a large university. Many state organizations offer leadership training opportunities as well. DKG is a safe and nurturing environment that allows members to step out of their comfort zones and take on new roles or learn new skills. What opportunities can you identify in your chapter or state organization? And how might you step out of your comfort zone and seek out opportunity? Chapters offer programs of quality that inform and/or lead to action by members. Many chapters and state organizations invite local speakers to provide presentations regarding issues and concerns in the local community. These presentations often lead to chapter projects and activities. What education, legislation, community issues might your chapter be interested to explore or learn more about? About what issues and concerns do you need more information? These women, Dr. Annie Webb Blanton and the 11 other educators who founded DKG, were forward-thinking and progressive women. They wanted to develop ways that women could succeed in a world that, at that time, was far more favorable to men. Because women during that era were not allowed to organize, they founded the organization on the University of Texas campus using Greek letters and meeting in the Women's Faculty Lounge. Our organization was founded to support women educators in education. The founders wanted us to be a driving force in the field, changing as our needs and the world change. They were women who did what was neither comfortable nor popular in order to make a difference and design a future for women in education. They grew the organization by including other outstanding women in their membership, by sometimes setting out alone on a train or in a car to travel across the country and install new state organizations and chapters. They were mavericks in their day. As an organization, we strive to support one another personally and professionally, as well as supporting non-member educators. We build excellence in education through programs and projects. If our founders were in attendance at our meeting today, would they be proud of what we are achieving for women educators and for education? And what words of advice might they offer us? DKG was founded to bring together qualified women educators serving in a broad spectrum of educational fields, and to strengthen those qualified women educators serving in a broad spectrum of educational fields, as well as to pursue worthwhile projects. The international offices for DKG are now located in Austin, Texas, because the organization was founded there in 1929. The headquarters building sits on land that was purchased in the late 1930s in downtown Austin near the Texas Capitol building. The building was built in the mid-1950s, debt-free, and has remained in use since that time. A staff of approximately 20 full and part-time employees work in shifts from 7:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to provide member resources, maintain member and financial records, and assist you with your questions and concerns. How is your chapter and state organization attracting and strengthening women from a broad spectrum of areas within education? For example, all levels of education, or all content areas, or a variety of age groups, or even beyond the traditional classroom. Located in 17 countries, DKG is structured into 5 regions: Europe, Northwest, Northeast, Southeast, and Southwest. The Northeast region and the Northwest region include the Canadian provinces. The Southwest region includes Central America, Japan, and Mexico. The Northeast region also includes Puerto Rico. And of course, the Europe region includes the countries which are the Europe state organizations. As an organization, we strive to support one another personally and professionally, as well as supporting other educators. We build excellence in education through programs and projects. I am sure you will hear more about the programs and projects your local chapter and your state organization are involved in. But with over 70,000 members in over 2,000 chapters and 78 state organizations, I could not begin to talk about them all during this one short presentation. But the Delta Kappa Gamma Educational Foundation is a tax-exempt philanthropic organization that awards educational project grants, individual professional development awards, and seminar awards. The foundation awards in excess of $200,000 each year. The Education Foundation Board, accepts tax-free donations from individuals and other foundations. 6 of the 10 foundation trustees are society members who are elected to 6-year terms by the Society's International Executive Board. The remaining 4 voting members of the board are the international president, the first vice president, the immediate past president, and the executive director. The DKG Supporting Corporation is a 501c3 organization that includes the following 8 society funds: Educators Award, Emergency Fund, the Una Temple Holden Leadership Fund, the Golden Gift Fund, Loretta Halleck Memorial Fund, the International Speakers Fund, the International Scholarship Fund, and the International World Fellowship Fund. The DKG Supporting Corporation allows for tax-free donations for those members in the United States and from other individuals and foundations, as well as, of course, members from other countries. So you see, our vision and mission encompass the world. The work of impacting educational excellence and of promoting the professional and personal growth of women educators has no geographic boundary. The core mission and vision of DKG are timeless. As we consider how best to honor our founders, let us strive to be the same progressive, brave, innovative women they were, and do what they would do to ensure this organization lives on for many more years. Rejoice and celebrate that you are a member of an organization that makes such a difference in the lives of so many.